What's up everyone, my name is Mike and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the HRO drop for the DC digital exclusive, the very first one on the HRO platform. Let's get into this. So yes, this drop is already done, complete. It is gone, all sold out. It's sold out almost immediately following the public drop, but I just thought I'd talk about what I learned from this drop to help you with future drops, because they're going to be doing this once a month. Every month they're going to have a digital exclusive drop. As you know, we've already talked about the card packs, the physical card packs that are one-to-one NFTs. Those are going to be delivered sometime in mid-April, so we got that to look forward to. But there's these digital exclusive drops that come out once a month, and it's a really exciting thing that they've got going on there. So I thought I'd just talk through what I learned from this drop and to help you with future drops on the HRO platform. And with this, what we saw was a whitelist leading up to the drop on drop day. So people got a chance to get in early and to purchase up to 10 packs of 10,600 total packs, with 3 cards in each pack costing $50 US. Now these people on the whitelist were really lucky. About like a week leading up to the drop, there were certain places that you could get on the whitelist, and I didn't actually really pursue that. I didn't even know that I was going to be going for this drop to very last minute. So I went for the public drop. So essentially the whitelist people had time. They got an email and they went in and they did their purchases, and then the remaining packs went for the public. So for this public drop, you were to go into your HRO platform and click that you register for the drop. You would have seen it on your home page, and you see the drop information. Clicking on it and then click to register and then click to confirm registration. Now what I did was I stayed on that page and I just waited till the timer to go to 0 and waited my turn for my email to come. Now I also found that it's important to do this on a website on your desktop rather than on your mobile app. It seemed like those that were wanting to use their mobile app actually struggled to get it due to timing, and it was already sold out by that time. I know that it was actually live for at least 5 minutes. That's when I got my email, and I had them side by side, the email notifications on one side of my screen and the drop on the other. And as soon as that email came, I didn't bother clicking into the email and then clicking the link that they give you. I just immediately hit buy now on my other browser that was already open, and I already had my packs lined up however many I wanted, and I especially had the money already into my account, which is important to note. I don't think that they said that you needed to have money into your account prior to the purchase, but it definitely is better if not necessary, because once you get that email, they could already be sold out. So you don't want to wait for that email, then load up money and then go for the purchase. You want that money there. So when you get that email, you purchase right away. Obviously, whitelist would be so much better to be able to get that and then get the drop when it comes available to you. Whenever you get that notification, you can also get notifications through SMS and I think other social media notifications as well if you further register for that. But just by default, you get an email based on the registration info that you gave HRO when you registered. It's also helpful to know that you should actually be loading up your dollars on the web platform, not on the mobile app, because you will be charged more for fees in loading on the mobile app. Load in the website. Whitelist people actually had to wait till the drop, which was 3 p.m. Eastern time, to open their packs. And the public drop was 3 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, it sold out very fast. I think I waited about 5 minutes to get my email, and then I got my 5 packs that I had already chosen on the slider. Now it's pretty cool, the platform that HRO has already created on the desktop and on the mobile app. It's really intuitive, and there's a lot of really cool things that you can do on it. And I'm gonna have a video very shortly after this video talking about everything that you can do on their platform, but specifically I'm going to talk about this digital drop. Now you can actually save your packs, not open them, and list them on the market to sell. Immediately afterwards, these were going for 2 to 3 times the retail price of $50 US. So I went ahead and actually hopped on that and sold 2 of my packs for about 150 each. And then I held 3 of my packs for a while. And then what I did was I opened opened 2 of them, and my very first card that I opened was the Alfred Pennyworth. That's the Epic. I also got the Ra's al Ghul. That's a Superior, and a Katana. That's a common. I also got a Mr. Freeze common, a Commissioner Gordon uncommon, and a Bane Superior, and I got pretty good mints with all of these. And the good thing about the digital exclusive drop is that they are very low editions for each of these, rather than the hybrid cards, which we're going to see a physical and an NFT version for that. And those are really high editions for each of them. So that's really nice to see with this digital exclusive drop, and it adds some value to it. Now I'm making this video a day after the drop, and the packs are going up near as $400 each, which is quite amazing. So I held off on opening one. I actually just opened my 2 packs just before recording this, and I'm just holding 1 pack for now just to see where those prices go and to see how many packs are opened. You can actually see that on their home screen. If you go to the home screen, it'll load in the bottom left corner how many packs are opened, and it looks to be about 7,533 packs have been opened at the time of making this video, which is about 70%. There's still 30% somewhere out there. A lot of them are listed on the market, yet there's still a lot more that haven't been and that are just being held. So that's really interesting about this Hero digital exclusive drop that I'm sure we're going to see with these physical cards, that there's this holding on to packs without opening them, and you can hold on to them really indefinitely. Now with this, there was a 1 of 1, and that did get claimed. And you can actually search by user by going to the trading and then searching by username, and then clicking into their account and seeing which cards they have, because then you can click on them and then click on your own cards and offer them a trade for that. Now in this digital exclusive drop, there are a total of 31,800 cards. We've got 9 commons with 1,600 editions each. We've got 9 uncommons with 1,200 editions each, 6 superiors with 800 editions each, 4 epics with 400 editions each, and 2 legendaries with 100 each, and each of those started around about $1,500 in the aftermarket, and now are up about 5,000 at least for that Batman. And then we've got the Batman 1 of 1, and this would be an extra card in a pack at random. So you would still get your 3 card pack, and then this would be an additional card in that, and like I said, that's already been claimed. But then we see actually 100 of the Riddlers, along with that 1 of 1 Batman with the set, and these are both actually mythics. Now with this Riddler, we're actually going to see this being given away based on those that have completed a set and or those that are high on the leaderboard. So there's going to be 100 of these given away, and there's a potential that 100 sets are completed. Now it's very unlikely, almost impossible for 100 sets to be likely completed, because there are 100 editions of the legendaries. So I think it's safe to say the majority of these 100 collectibles of the Riddler mythic are going to be going to those on the leaderboard. So they said in about a few weeks they'll take a snapshot of where the leaderboard is at, who has completed sets at that time that snapshot is taken, and then disperse out those 1 of 100 Riddlers. And this will happen before the next digital exclusive drop, which they're planning for once a month. So this brings in a whole another thing about collecting these, trying to complete a set if at all possible, or just getting really high in the leaderboard rankings. And you can do your research on how much points each card gets, because the lower mint number, you get more points for that card, as well as the higher rarity, you get more points for that card. There also seems to be bonuses. If you already own a card and you're going to purchase a second one in the aftermarket, you can actually see how many more bonus points that card will give you. I think based on you owning 1 or more of them, or even owning 1 or more low editions, which it seems to be about half that edition rate. So for example, with the commons, if you get an edition under 800, which is half that 1,600 edition mark, if you get 2 of those, you might be able to get some bonus points with that for getting on the leaderboard. If you trade or sell cards, you will lose those points from that leaderboard. It's all about holding on to cards for that leaderboard and climbing the rankings. Ultimately, this drop was really successful. I think I do really like the way that they went about doing it with the queue system. It did seem that things moved fast once it went public. That being said, there was a glitch afterwards with the aftermarket. When cards were being sold, they weren't actually being taken off in the aftermarket. So you would still see those that were already sold listing in the aftermarket still, which pushed prices really low. And if you would have seen that and you were trying to sell a card, you might have listed it much lower than really what that floor was at. I was trying to purchase a bunch of cards, but what it was doing was it would take my dollars and then saying that the card is no longer available. And then I'd have to refresh just to see my dollars come back into my account. It definitely seems like they've got that cleared up a day after now, so it's good to go there. You can see in your collection tab in the digital exclusive, the digital sets, how many cards you own, and a good breakdown of each of the rarities that you have with these. I really like the website. I really like the digital art on these cards. I think they've done an amazing job with this and with this platform that they have created here, and I'm really excited for future drops. I actually am thinking that after a snapshot has been taken and those 100 Riddlers have been given away, that we'll see almost like we see in Veve, where there's a gem squeeze leading up to the next digital exclusive drop as people try to sell out of their cards that they don't want anymore, that they use to get into that leaderboard, to get those 100 Riddlers, to earn more money, to go for the leaderboard on the next drop. That would be a really interesting concept to see if that plays out at all. For now, I've got one pack remaining. I'm going to watch this, see what happens with the dollar amounts for these packs in the aftermarket. That one of one Batman has already been pulled. I would be really interested in knowing how many of those legendaries have been pulled, those one of 100s, the Riddler and the Batman. But let me know your thoughts, your comments on this hero platform in the comments section below. What did you like about it? What do you dislike about it? Are you collecting on it? Do you want more content from Hero on this channel? I would love to know your thoughts, your comments. Like this video if you found it helpful for whatever reason, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching.